Hi guys, welcome to another video. So today I'll be crocheting a cute little strawberry. So all you need is green yarn for the leaves, red yarn for the strawberry, scissors and a crochet hook. Size of the crochet hook depends on the yarn you have. So right now I have a 3.5mm crochet hook because that's the hook size I need for this yarn. A stitch marker, I don't have it, but instead I'm going to use a bobby pin. You can also use a safety pin or paper pin. So these are the things you're going to be needing. So first you're going to turn the string of yarn like this. It should go between your ring finger and your middle finger. Flip your hand around and wrap the string of yarn twice around your index finger and your middle finger so that it will be parallel here. And now with the rest of the yarn, you're just going to make a cross like this. And with the help of your thumb, you're going to hold this in place. Now using your hook, you're going to insert your hook underneath the first string of yarn and now pull the second piece of yarn through the first piece, and now you have to turn like clockwise. And now you see this string of yarn, this one. Yeah, now insert your hook through that one, not the second one as well, okay? Like only this one. Like this one will be here. And now pull this string through this loop like this. As you can see, you can just remove your fingers from the magic ring. Just tighten the loop where the hook is in, and now that's it. That's a magic ring. So I'm going to show you how to place this string of yarn so you can start crocheting. Bring it between your index finger and your middle finger. Flip your hand around and wrap this string of yarn around your index finger. So first, this piece of string, which is the tail here, as you can see, should be caught in as well. So you're going to be inserting your hook into the magic ring. The tail should be caught in as well, like this one. So now you can see two loops and a string of yarn on your hook. Now go underneath this piece of string and now pull it. You can see that the first one is a magic ring and the tail, and the second one is a loop. You should only pull it through the magic ring and the tail first. There's now two loops, as you can see. So now what you're going to do is to do the same step again, but this time you're going to pull it through both of these loops. So underneath, you're going to insert your hook underneath the yarn. Pull it towards the last two loops you have. So as you can see, so this is the first single crochet. And now what you're going to do is you're going to repeat the step 6 times into this magic ring. Now as you can see, I have done it 6 times. You're going to pull this tail. See, it starts to close like this. Next, you're going to make a slip stitch. So you're going to insert your hook into the first stitch that you made. Okay guys, now that I have inserted my hook into the first stitch done, as you can see, it's supposed to look like an upside down V. Just like before, you're going to insert your hook and only through this stitch, okay? This loop will be here. So you're going to pull the first loop into the second loop. So now, as you can see, we have only one loop left. Now what you're going to do is you're going to chain one. So a chain is really easy to do. So first, grab the yarn and just pull it through the loop. That's it, done. You can just pull it to tighten it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to add 2 single crochets in the first stitch. Then you're going to add 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Do it like that in all the stitches, you'll be done. So first, insert your hook into the next stitch. Now grab your yarn and pull it through the stitch only. This loop will stay here. And now we got another loop, and you just do it again like this. And now just pull it through here. So that's what we did now. And now, since that's the first stitch of the round, we're going to insert our hook into the first stitch that we did. So as you can see, right here. Now you're just going to do that in the same stitch again. Put the yarn through the stitch, and now you're just going to do it again. Pull it down through the 2 loops. Yeah, and now in the next stitch though, you're going to do like only one time. So then this is the next stitch, and now you're going to do this only one time. This, and now pull it down through the last 2 loops. So now what you're going to do is to repeat the exact same process. I have completed this round. Now as you can see, this stitch marker has come to the starting again. So this will show us that we finished this round. Now you just remove the stitch marker. So now we are going to do a slip stitch. So insert it into the stitch where the stitch marker has been. Grab the yarn and pull it through the stitch. And now pull the first loop into the second loop. As you can see, this is like the bottom part of the strawberry. Now it's curving a little bit, right? So that means you have been doing this step right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to chain one again. So like between each round you're just going to chain one. This is simple. Like you have to make a single crochet in all of the stitches here. So insert it into the next stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through that stitch, and now grab the yarn and pull it through both of the loops. We have done the first stitch, so like you just add your stitch marker here. Now I'm going to complete this round. Okay guys, now that I have finished this round, as you can see, I have added a single crochet in all of these stitches. Now the stitch marker has come near the loop where the hook is in. I'm just going to remove it. And now what I'm going to do is, now I'm just going to insert my hook into that stitch. And now this is slip stitch guys, okay? So just pull this loop into this loop and done. And now what you're going to do is, as I told you, this is the next round, just chain one. Now we're gonna add 2 single crochets in the next stitch, and in the next stitch 1 single crochet, and then in the next stitch 2 single crochets, and then we're gonna follow that pattern. It's the same thing that we did before. So as I told you before, it's like, I'm just going to tell you one more time. Insert your hook into the next stitch, and now just pull it, and now just pull it through these 2 loops. Now in the same stitch, insert your hook, grab the yarn, pull it through, and then grab the yarn and pull it through the remaining 2 loops. Okay guys, so now you're going to go to the next stitch. This time only 1 single crochet. And now again, just repeat it in all the stitches. So this like the thing which we are doing, like 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, right? This is also known as an increase. So this will help us increase the size. So before you saw, right, it's a small one, and now it's starting to increase the size. Okay guys, now as you can see, I have completed this round. Now we are gonna remove our stitch marker. Insert your hook into that stitch, and now just, this is a slip stitch, okay? So just just put your hook underneath the yarn and then just pull it, and now just pull this loop into this one. And now what you're going to do is to make a chain one. This time it's going to be a little bit different. So it's kind of like this, it's similar to the round which we have done, but this time in the first stitch it's going to be 2 single crochets, in the second stitch it's going to be a single crochet, and in the third stitch it's also going to be the same thing, a single crochet, and then it's a 2 single crochet in the same stitch. Insert your hook into the first stitch, and now just do 2 single crochets in that stitch like that, and then pull it through these 2 loops, and then again insert your hook into the same stitch, and now again this time now we have done 2 single crochets in the first stitch, and now we're just going to do it in the next stitch. Guys, by the way, I forgot to put the stitch marker again and again, so I'm so sorry. Just make sure to add this. So now we're going to continue my single crochet. Okay, now I have done 1 single crochet in the second stitch, and in the third stitch as well they are going to repeat the exact same thing, just like that. 1 single crochet in the third stitch, only one. Third one, it's also done. And now the fourth one, as I told you, again it's 2 single crochets. So it's like that. So again I'm going to insert my hook because it's 2 single crochet, and now pull it, and then into the remaining 2 loops. Okay guys, now I have completed this round. So now as you can see, it's starting to show up like a strawberry shape, like the underneath part. So if it's not pointed, just pull the tail. So now remove your stitch marker. Now we're going to do a slip stitch. Insert your hook into that stitch, and now pull it through that stitch, and then we're just going to pull the first loop into the second loop. So now as you can see, we have completed till here. You're going to be putting single crochets, only 1 single crochet in each of the every stitches. So like in all the stitches you're going to put 1 single crochet each. So this time that's like that. So you all know, right? I'm just going to show you guys this one time because you all know. Just add this, and now pull it through the stitch and just pull, and then done. Now repeat this step. Okay guys, now as you can see, now that I have completed till here, I'm just going to remove the stitch marker, and now I'm just going to finish this off. Like, I'm going to insert it into that stitch, and then I'm going to grab the yarn and pull it through that stitch. This is a slip stitch, so I'm going to pull the first loop into the second loop. So now done, and now we're going to chain 1 for the next round. As you can see, just pull this up. Okay guys, so now this time this is the next round. Okay, so what we're going to do is, on the first stitch we're going to add 1 single crochet, and the next stitch we're going to do a decrease. So I will show you how to do it. So first, 1 single crochet, see, as you can see, and then I will show you how to do a decrease. Okay guys, so now as you all can see, you see this stitch, this is the first stitch, and now I'm just going to insert my hook. Like normally you just do it like this, and then you have 2 stitches, right? But this time you're just only going to do 1 loop. Just take only the first loop of it, like this one. There are 2 loops here, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook into the second loop of the second stitch. Now grab your yarn and pull it through the 2 loops of the 2 stitches. Now you have these 2 again, and now go here again, and now done. Now repeat this process. Okay guys, now as you can see, I have completed this round. I'm just going to remove this, and now like just like before, you all know, right? Slip stitch and then chain 1. So into the chain it goes. Grab the yarn and pull it through the stitch, and then slip stitch, like pull this one here. So now as you can see, it's starting to form like a strawberry shape. See, if it's not looking like that, you just pull this tail and just stretch it a little bit, and it'll start to look like it. Okay guys, so now the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to make decreases all here. Like just decrease, that's it. You're just closing it up. So before that, we're going to put some stuffing here. Just first of all, just stretching it out. Okay guys, now as you can see, I don't have cotton I like to stuff it, so I use my yarn scraps, like from my old videos and all. So okay guys, now as you can see, I have stuffed it. We're just gonna make decreases, okay, like all around here. As you can see, first we're gonna, like, we're just gonna insert our hook into the first loop of the first stitch. Yeah, the second stitch, the second loop, like here. And now what we're gonna do is to pull it through these both, and now like pull it through these both as well. Okay guys, so just repeat this in all the stitches. Now guys, as you can see, I have completed doing the decreases. Now I will just tie it like normally and cut the remaining yarn. Next thing we're going to crochet is the leaves part. Take your piece of yarn, wrap it around your index finger and your middle finger, and now just do it again like that. And now it should be parallel. Then you have to cross here with the remaining yarn you have. Insert it through your through the first piece of yarn, and then pull the second piece of yarn through the first piece, and now turn it clockwise, like here, like this. And now what you're going to do is, there's like 2 pieces of yarn here, right? Like 1 and 2, right? So like insert your hook through the last piece of yarn, or the second piece. The first piece will just be here, and then pull this through this this loop, like this. Firstly, what we're going to do is we're going to put 6 single crochets into this magic ring. So as I told you, the tail here, and now you're going to pull here this side, and now you're going to start. So insert your hook into the magic ring and with its tail as well, and now pull it towards through the magic ring, only the magic ring. The other loop stays here, and now we have like a V shape, and now like this, and now pull it through both of the loops like this. So you're going to repeat this 6 times. Now as you can see, I have completed it, and now pull the tail, and now it will close like this. Now we're going to do is to slip stitch. Insert it into the first stitch that we have, that is going to be this one. Now grab the yarn, pull it through the stitch, and now pull this one through this one like this. So as you can see, it's looking like this. Now what we're going to do is you're going to chain 4. Okay, so as you can see, like this, 1, and now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put a single crochet in each chain. You're just going to skip the one that we did here, insert your hook into the next chain, like this, and then yarn over, pull it through this one, and then pull it through this one. Yeah, so the first one is done. The second one is that insert your hook into the next chain like this, and now yarn over, pull it through this loop again like that. Now pull it through these two loops, and just repeat the same in the third chain as well. Now as you can see, it's like forming a leaf shape, right? So your next question might be how to move to the next one. So I'm going to show you. What you're going to do is you're going to slip stitch into the next stitch, as you can see, and now you're just going to yarn over, pull it through the next stitch, and now what we're going to do is to slip stitch, as you all know, like this. Repeat this 4 times. Okay guys, so now as you can see, I have completed the leaves. It's not looking that good because I'm also a beginner. So now I'm just going to cut this out. I tied this here, so sorry, and now this is the leaf. I mean, it's okay, but when we put it on the strawberry, I guess it might be okay. I'm just gonna glue this because I'm a beginner, so I don't know how to sew and all. So it should look something like this. Okay guys, so now we have completed the strawberry. This is the result. A cute little strawberry. You can attach like a keychain holder here, and then you can use it as a keychain.